Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be looking at most of my fixed blades. We can't spend a whole bunch of time on them because I have several. You see them, they're piled up right here behind me, and they go all the way almost to the other end of the table. A lot of fixed blades right there. I have 24 fixed blades alone on display here in the room. Have more over there in my little knife shop. Have more in the house. So yeah, these are most of my fixed blades, though. Most of them right here. So we're going to be looking at some of them. I'm going to be sharing with you what my favorite one is. If I had to pick one, I'll let you know which one it is. I had a hard time finding it this morning. I thought I had lost it, but I had put it in between the seats in my F-250, in between the console and the passenger seat. It wasn't between the driver's seat and the console. It was between the passenger seat and the console. So I found it, so we're good to go. That's why this video is getting out so late, because I could not do a fixed blade video without my favorite fixed blade. So, but here lately, guys, I've just been on a fixed blade kick. I don't know why. I'd rather buy a fixed blade now than I would a pocket knife. The only pocket knives that I'm really buying now are the ones that I know I can fix or repair, and the other ones, if I come across one I don't have, never heard before, or if I just come across a good deal, I'll buy it. But I'm mainly looking for fixed blades now, and I just, for some reason, I'm on a fixed blade kick. So I don't know why. I never really have been on a really deep hunt for fixed blades, but for some reason, that's all I want to buy now. So, but anyway, guys, we're fixing to get over here and look at some fixed blades. I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, I don't even know where to begin. You see all these fixed blades? It's unreal. This here is an Essie, brand spanking new in the box, guys. Check this out. Ain't that awesome? That is made in USA 9227. Very cool, ain't it? With a nice little sheath. And this was sent in to me here this past year. I love this knife. It's a Heli, Norway. Very nice knife. Love them European-made knives. This is just a Moore knife. I always pick these up with the ones I don't have. I bought this one over at Deep South Cutlery, and I got when I was there for the trade days. It's a cork handle, very light. You see it's got like a working end right here, a little pry bar, and serrated edge. It's mainly for bait and stuff like that when you fish. Very cool. And this right here is another Moore knife, green and black. I always pick them up when I don't have the color. This right here is a Buck 118, right? Very good knife. Right here, I got at the Ellaville knife show. Somebody gave this to me on a, it's actually on a plaque for Desert Storm, but I'm gonna find a sheath for it. It was connected to a plastic M16 barrel, but I think it's too good of a knife to be put on a plaque because these are very, very highly collectible. And it's made in Spain, M9. Very, very, actually this one is in a magazine that I'll have to show y'all that is, that I have, that I got. It's from the 80s. But I'll have to show y'all that right there. But this is actually a bayonet for M16. Very cool. And here's another Moore knife. This is called the Fire Starter, and I've used it several times. But so you just twist, pull out. See, I've used it a lot. It locks in place. I've started a few fires with this. Very cool. It's called the Light My Fire by Moore. Now this one here is a CW knife. Got elk horn handles. It's called a bull cutter. It's mainly just to castrate bulls, I guess. But it's a great little knife. I had to pick this up, paid $125 for it. This is the sheath that come with it. But CW is a knife maker out in Arkansas. Very, very good knife. Very good sheath work too. See that right there? Craig wood. Right there. And it's green Brew, Arkansas, I think it is. Craig G. Wood. Very, very good knife. This one is just a 152 OT. Very nice. Right here is another Moore knife. See, I bought this one because it's got a serrated edge on it. Very cool. Another Moore knife because it's orange. Very cool. This right here is a Western. Got a little thumb jimping going on. Very good shape. The handles are wood. Very cool, ain't it? I need a sheath for it, but I'm going to clean it up one day. And this one here I just bought. I was told that this is actually a caribou right here. Not a moose. I thought it was a moose, but it's a caribou. And this one is made from 46 to 56. Great little knife. I just picked this up for 25 bucks up there in Byron at the Big Peach. Very good knife. This one here is a Air Force survival knife. And this one actually I just bought. This ain't the correct sheath for it. This sheath don't belong to this knife. This sheath belongs to the one on display over there. And I'll show y'all that, but it's from the 60s. But this one here, and this is a Camillus. This one here is from it's 1987. Right there. Ontario. But this is the Air Force pilot survival knife is what it is. And I just went ahead and put it in that sheath because this one don't have a knife in it right now. So and this one here is just a Western Coleman pair. I actually bought this at the Big Peach not too long ago. But you see, they're just skinning knives, hunting knives. See there? Just a pair. Pretty cool, ain't it? We're going to count all these knives when we get done. Now, this one here I found, I paid $5 for it. Just cleaned it up here a while back, but it's a 156 OT. You really don't see these much. But it was sticking on somebody's dash, and that faded in the sun right there. And a good little skinning knife. Very stout knife, too. The sheath's in great shape. And, well, I wouldn't say great, but it's in good shape. It's been cut right there, if you see. So you got to be careful with it, but it's never going to be used again. It's in its retirement. It's a great knife, though. It really is. This one here, I just bought. No, somebody sent this one in. I done forgot. But it's got 150 on the sheath. It's a left-handed draw. It's actually a World War II knife. It's got a 150 right there too. It's got a great edge on it. It needs to be sharpened. But it's a Camillus, New York. And it was issued during World War II. Very cool. This one here I bought from Hambone Blades. He made this knife for me. It's stainless steel. There's his tray, his maker's mark. But this is a very nice handle. It's got pine cone in it. It's got the honeycomb aluminum filled in with resin with pine cone. Beautiful, ain't it? Yeah, probably gonna get him to make me something else, but I'm gonna have copper pins and a copper the lanyard hole. I think that would make the pine cone really pop then, you know what I mean? But it is razor sharp. He always gets them really good and sharp. I've used it a few times. I've carried it a few times. So a Kydex sheath, and he's designed it where you can actually do it as a side draw or scalp mount, I guess they call it. But beautiful knife. He does great work. Hambone Blades, y'all check him out on YouTube. And here is another pilot survival knife. This actually was sent in to me. This is from 70, let's see. This is a Ontario Knife Company, 1973. Okay. This was sent in to me, and they said that in Vietnam, a pilot used this and put holes for every flight mission that he done. So it was probably toward the end, or them actually getting out of Vietnam, because it was made in 73. So I was very honored to have this knife. But it come with a sheath and everything, so very cool. Name is Mules. Very cool. And this is a Schrade Walden right here. See the big old guard on it? I like it. Schrade Walden. That tang stamp was used from 46 to 73. But this knife's in great shape. But it's a Schrade Walden sheath. And this one here is just a little old Schrade USA 143 OT. Great little knife. I think I paid 15 bucks for it. Great knife. Now this one here is a RH. This ain't the original sheath. This is a RH 36, if I remember right. Yeah, this was actually a Navy World War II knife for combat. And so I only gave 20 bucks for it in Panama City. Great knife. The leather's in great shape. It looks like it had been repaired right here. Something was put in there. So, great knife. But this sheath was made by Mr. Mark Reynolds out of Louisville, Kentucky. I'm just keeping it in there now until I find me an RH 36 sheath for it. But I'm going to be cleaning this one up here real soon. This one here is a Remington RH4. Very, very nice knife right here. I traded for this knife. I absolutely love this knife. Bone handles. Gorgeous piece here. I did clean it up with Never Dull, and that's all I did. And I sharpened it, and it is razor sharp, guys. That carbon steel is very, very nice. But there it is right there. RH4, the Remington. And this is the original sheath right here. UMC stands for Union Metallic Cartridge. And very, very good piece here. And you see the sheath here has got Remington UMC on it too. So that's a nice knife right there. This one here is the wagon wheel that I just bought. Paid 100 bucks for it. I'm not cleaning it up. The guy that I'm trading, he's already sent the knives. I'll be going over all the knife. I'll be going over this trade when it comes in. But I just bought this one up in Byron. I paid 100 bucks for it. But he's sending me, I think it's 4 or 5 knives. I can't remember. But very, very good knife. Very well made. And this one here is just a Gerber. But you see it's got the Kydex sheath with it. I gave 20 bucks for it, believe it or not, over in Lynette, Alabama. Very, very good find. See, it's never been used too, guys. And it's made in Portland, Oregon. And it's 08721. Razor sharp. Very nice knife. It really is. And this one here is just a buck set. That is the buck $4.75. And then you got this beauty of a knife right here. Check that out. It is a buck $4.70C. Or not C, but that's the year. The year would be right here. I can't remember what year it was, but I love that right there. This is a good set. And this is another buck set. I actually bought this one from a website. Same year, I think it's a 2012. But it's a little caping knife as well. But that right there, I think it's a 2012. But I got it in. It was missing this piece here. And I ordered it off of a website. I only gave $6 for it, but it cost me about 14 with shipping and everything. But I absolutely love that little jewel right here now. It's just a very, fits in your hand really good. It's got jibbing on the back of it. And there it is right there. It is a 390, and I want to say right, it's a 2012. But very, very nice set. It really is. Now this one here, guys, is a little K-bar. Check this out. I even forgot where I picked this up at. See the finger grooves there? Then you got a 1205 USA. Very nice knife. It really is. And I'm going to be saddle soaping this and cleaning it up real soon. You see the deer right there on it? I love that thing. Very nice knife. Very nice knife. And this one here is another Schrade Walden. See there? Again, 46 to 73. Excellent shape. I just love these old, all that patina right there. Love that carbon steel. I just love a fixed blade like this, guys. And that sheath's going to clean up real good too. I'm going to be saddle soaping it. And this one here is just a case. It's actually a fishing knife. But I was confused about this. But what this is to clean eggs and guts out of a salmon when you are cleaning it up, or any knife, or any fish, I should say. But it's a fishing knife, but that's just to help clean the guts out and get the eggs out of the fish. Ain't that cool? Case. I forgot where I picked it up at. This one here, we're going to be talking about that here in a little while. But this one here, guys, is a Frontier fillet knife. Never seen that. It's made by, I think it's made by Camillus, but it's an Imperial from Frontier. See that right there? Never seen one before. Absolutely love this knife. And the sheath is very well made. Nice knife. It really is. And it's a buck 102. Right here, the sheath's messed up on it right there, but we could fix that. Let's see, this is the buck 102. It's got some age to it too. Very nice knife. And this is probably one of my favorite ones, guys, that I found this up at Smiley's years ago. Probably 12 years ago. And look at the sheath work on it. See that right there? Beautiful, beautiful knife. And check this out. Somebody made, it's an Ontario Knife Company, but somebody put that in a stag right here. Great knife, great feeling knife. And they made it into a neck knife. I only gave $5 for this. $5 for it. Beautiful knife. It really is. Beautiful work too. I mean, I tell you, it's beautiful work. That's probably one of my favorite ones. $5. Hoorah. And this one here is just a Bear and Son, MGC, USA, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably a 95, guys, right there. Very cool. Now this one here is a special knife. See that right there? This sheath was specially made for this knife. It almost looks like a buck sheath, you know it? But this was made by Mr. Second Chance George. He found this buck knife out in California when he was visiting his girls last year. And he brought it home and made a sheath for it, and he gave it to me. And check this thing out. Ain't this awesome? Beautiful, ain't it, guys? And this is it's the inverted buck. So you know it's old, 103. But check that thing out, y'all. But he made that sheath. He does excellent work. If y'all don't know who Second Chance George is, y'all go check him out. He has a YouTube channel. He gives great reviews on knives. He makes leather sheaths. He redoes knives, cleans them up, restores them. He's a great guy too. And he's just a very special. He really is a very special guy. Awesome. And this one here, guys, I only gave $40 for it down in Chipley, Florida. You see what kind it is, right? Look here. $40. K-Bar, only in New York. Ain't that awesome? Look at the leather on that. Awesome, ain't it? Big old knife. Leather's in excellent shape. Just very well made, too. Looks like it's been used some, but $40, guys, you cannot beat that at all. At all. Love it. At a pawn shop. And I bought these two at the same time. Never seen these before. This is Knives of Alaska. Check this thing out. It's like a cleaver, a skinning cleaver. Or it's used to break down moose, elk, or whatever you kill up there. And but it's sharp all the way around here. Very sharp. And this is one of the first editions of this set. So it's worth a good bit, but I only gave like $80 for it. Beautiful, beautiful piece. It's got that. It's got a caping knife right here. These are actually made up in Alaska. I need to clean it. I've yet to clean them. And it's also got like a little sharpening stone or sharpening rod. Very cool. But look at the leather work on that, y'all. Beautiful, ain't it? I need to saddle soap it and everything. I'll be doing that here real soon. There's several I want to get to. But I couldn't pass this up, guys, because these are worth probably $400 to $500 new. So this one here, probably $250. I would guess a right person would pay for that. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Never seen them before, but I could tell when I picked that up how the leather was made. That's a very special knife set. Knew it. You can just tell, just by the feel. They're not going to put a cheap set of knives into the leather that works like this, that looks like this. Beautiful. Beautiful piece. This one here is a Glock, and it locks like this. You pick that up and pull that out. This is a Glock fixed blade. Made in Austria. See that right there? Very good. I didn't give, but I think I gave about $10 for it. I can't remember, but it's never been used. Very sharp. Very nice. And this one is a Mora. My son actually skinned a deer with it. Very sharp knife. I bought this one up in the Georgia Bushcraft 2023. Very, very good knives. This one here, I'll be cleaning up here real soon, guys. I forgot about this one. Check that one out. Bought this one at a pawn shop down in Panama City, Florida. I forgot how much I gave for it. Didn't give much for it, but this is gonna clean up really good. I can't wait to clean it up. The sheath is messed up, but it would be an easy fix, and I think I'm gonna try it. Got to buy me some buttons and stuff, some snaps. So very, very good knife there. It's a Schrade. I don't even know if I said the model number. Schrade 498. It's got plastic handles, stag line, but very good knife still though. This one's another 152 OT, very good shape. The handles look really fresh. Very good knives too. Very good skinning knives. This 152. Nice. And this one I just bought at a pawn shop. I forgot how much I gave for it, but it wasn't 45. I bought it down in Panama City, but it's a Colonial. See that right there? And it is a cracked handle right there, but I think it's crimped on handles. Never seen one before. I had to pick it up, and it's got a good little edge on it. It's rounded right there a little bit, but it ain't bad. It's really dull right here, but it's got a good little edge right here. It's pretty sharp. Very good knife. Now this one here is another great find. This is another Frontier, right? Check this thing out. I bought this one down in Panama City at the antique store. This and That, I think it was. A honey hole of a place. 412 Imperial USA Frontier. Again, made by Camillus. Very, very nice sheath too. Very nice sheath. Love that. Let's see. Now this is a nice knife too. This is a Smith & Wesson sheath, but this is a Schrade. Check that out. Schrade Uncle Henry. 553. Is that? Yeah, 153. Very cool. I actually got a. Let's see. I'll do with that. I have a Smith & Wesson somewhere that don't have a sheath, and I think that might fit that knife. We're gonna check. I think I left it in the other big building over there. And this is a buck, guys, a buck fillet knife. Check that out. It's a buck 125. I actually bought this from Wade last year at Peaches to Beaches. He's actually want to put that hole at the lanyard back here. But this is a very, very sharp knife. Don't even look like it's hardly been used. Love that sheath right there. Never seen one before. I had to have it. And this is a Gerber right here, guys. A Gerber made in Finland. Check this out. Ain't that cool? Lanyard hole. Serrated. See that Gerber, Legendary Blades. And it's got Finland right there. Very cool, ain't it? I think I just got this at the Ellaville knife show right here. I think I got it from Mr. Dunn from Chicago. I got this in last year. It's actually a Craftsman with a bear head on it. Not the original sheath. It's actually in a Gerber sheath. I'm using this for the one I got on display over there. That makes 25. I forgot about that fixed blade. So I actually got 25 other fixed blades in this room. But I'm just keeping it in there for right now. This one right here, guys, is a Laser Strike Essie. It's between a 4 and a 5. The blade is powder coated. That will come off. But it's got canvas micarta handles, 1095 steel, lanyard hole. It has a ferro rod located between the handles. You can take this off and take the ferro rod out. But it's a great knife. That's for a bow drill to make a fire with. You just hold the top of it while you start the fire down here. But that's just to help you hold that stick steady That way you don't have to hold it in your hand. But it's a great knife. It really is. Jibbing across the back. Very thick right here. It ain't an SE5, but it is a very nice knife. It feels really good in the hand too. Great knife. And then we got another K-bar right here. Look here. 100 years. It's a 98. Beautiful knife, ain't it? Union Razor Company. Union Cutlery Company. K-bar. 100 years. Pretty cool, ain't it? USMC. Hoorah. And this one here, this one's going to be cleaned up soon. It's another Schrade Walden. See right here? The handles, we're going to take them off and replace it. Once I get outside, this thing got too cold. We'll be doing outside work. Plus, I got to do that one over there. So the next good pretty day, here in about a month or so, we're going to be doing that one and this one. We're going to be jumping on some handles. So, but I got to wait for the weather to calm back down. This one here, guys, is a fillet knife, a Western fish fillet. See that right there? Very cool, ain't it? I love that axe handle shape of that knife there. It sure won't come out of your hand that way. You know what I mean? It won't slip out. But a very nice sheath too. See that right there? Then these are just some I picked up at the Bear and Son sale. You see that right there? Very good knife. Love that. That's that white bone. It's a little bird and trout knife. And these are the same bird and trout knife. It's actually a more maker, but I need to clean it up. You see how thick that stag is right there, though. Beautiful knife. Beautiful knives. And this one's one other one that's got stag. But I got to redo these pins here, grind them down a little bit. But I love that genuine stag on there. Beautiful knives. And this one here is a more maker. And this is a special one. This ain't the right sheath for it. Kind of tight, but see that right there? And it's got the Lone Star for the state of Texas. And it's got Texas right there in brass. This is the only one I found up there like that. Matador, Texas, 5101 TX. But I love this knife. Absolutely love it. Beautiful. And guys, this here is, I picked this up out there at the trade days. Okay. It's actually a RH31. Brand spanking new. Look at there. Feels really good. RH31. Very cool. Paid $45 for it. He had two of them. I should have picked the other one up. And this one here, guys, is a special knife. It's actually a Schrade Walden. Patent pending. Original sheath. It's actually a 152 or 15 OT, and it's patent pending. So it's one of the original ones, early 60s, probably 60, 64, I think it is. But beautiful piece right here. It will never be used, carried, or sharpened, and it's a great knife. Great knife. Got the paperwork and everything. There it is right there. And these two are just the Benchmade knives I picked up from Wade. It's called a Puko. Right here. Puko, or whatever. But this is kind of like a Mora knife. See that right there? Very cool. I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing. I don't like the black on it. I want brown. And but it's a great little knife. Great little knife. And this one here is part of the Huntsman, or the Hunt series. Love this little thing. It's called the Hidden Canyon Hunter. See that right there? Very cool, ain't it? I'm gonna get rid of this one too. I want to put my own in there. It's just too, I don't know, it just seems too thin. I don't know if it come with it. I think Wade put it in there, but I like mine good and thick and waxed up. It's just too dry. But it's got jibbing across the back, and it's very sharp, guys. And the steel on this thing is S30V steel. Got wood, beautiful wood handles. So, nice knife. Great little EDC knife is what it is. Real small. I like it. You can actually put that in your pocket. Very cool. And guys, my last one is probably my favorite out of all of them, and I've used it so many times. If I had to pick one, this would probably be the one I pick. You know, if I had to pick one to work with. And this is the SE5. It's a beast. I've used it so many times. Again, it's got that little hole there to help you use that bow drill to do the fire. It holds the top of the stick. But guys, I have batoned with this knife, and it is still sharp as a razor. Good 10/995 steel. You see how thick that is? This is just a hoss. It's a hoss. You can do anything with this knife. I'm telling you, you can skin with it, make fires with it. It's just a beast. The workhorse of Essie is the SE5, and that's probably my favorite fixed blade. And it has been battle tested, beat up, but you see it's still in excellent shape. Excellent shape. And I just love this knife. It's just a man, you know, a hoss. The SE5. Love it. Guys, I got this one right here. It's a little pheasant knife right here. Case. Beautiful knife. Stag handles. I picked that one up off Mr. Vincent from Long Island, New York. Let's do that. There we go. These right here, guys, are just my Case fixed blade collection. You got the 92 fixed blade up there, the USMC K-bar style fighting knife. But I just picked that one up right there, that green bone one, in on a trade. Beautiful knives. And don't forget about that beauty right there. I bought that from Deep South Cutlery. I got that one right there. I actually got 26 fixed blade knives. I forgot about that one. But got that one from Deep South Cutlery as a gift for my knife shop. And then you got this little Queen rawhide, guys, that ain't been too long, got in. And then, let's see, you got that USMC World War II theater knife. The handle's been redone, but that was probably actually used in World War II. And then you got this knife way down here. As another fixed blade. It's made out of, you got that one's made out of flint. I forgot about this. That's 27 fixed blades in here. But I absolutely love that knife. I got it in on a trade from Canada. Love it. Love that knife. It's a Jane Martini knife. Then you got this one here. This is actually a 1967 Vietnam era Air Force pilot survival knife. Paid $75 for it. But that's my one that I actually got in Desert Storm. That's just a buck 119, buck 124. I got at a trade up there at Tony's. That one right there I got in. I forgot where I got that in at from. But it's a Green River Works. It's actually a Russell Green River Works It's like a breakdown knife. Let's see. I got these out too, guys, because I had it all down here. All them fixed blades got to go back down there. But this is a this is not a fixed blade, but that's actually a military 2 Spyderco. Beautiful knife. And this is actually a Para 2. Para, the military 2, with DLC coating on the blade. Absolutely love that knife. But I love my Para 3 right there. Very cool, isn't it? Oh, 28 fixed blades in here, guys. I forgot about that one. That's the Remington R6 Skinner right here. And then you got, oh, 29, 30. Got 30 fixed blades. I forgot about them 2 Gerbers right there. See, right there. But there's the Gerber I was telling you about a while ago. It's a vintage Gerber. Still got the sticker on it. But that's 30 fixed blades I got in here. I don't think I got a fixed blade in here. No fixed blades, no fixed blades. But see, these are, I counted these. Now these, that's a Jimmy Lyle, my 2 Randalls. That's my big boy Randall right there, number 14. And then you come over here and you got this Schrade that I just picked up at a antique store right there. I think I gave 70 bucks for it, but you see the seam right there. I wanted this one because I got that one right there with the same seam on it. But then you got that fixed blade and that fixed blade, the 2 Kodiaks, Stag. That is the buffalo horn. I picked that up at a pawn shop for 100 bucks. Very cool. But I think that's all my fixed blades, guys. It's all my fixed blades. I don't know if I see any more in here or not. Oh, look here. 31. How about that? 31 fixed blades in here. Now this is a Western knife. Beautiful, beautiful piece right here. I think that's it now. I think that's it. Guys, right now I'm fixing to count them and put them back down here, and I'll let you know how many are up here on top. So guys, we got 61 knives, including that one and that one. 61 fixed blade knives. And there's about 30 on display. So that's about 92 knives that I have. Plus I got more, well, a few more spread out in the house and my other building behind me, and a few more in storage. So I have a little over 100 something fixed blade knives. So not too bad. Not too bad. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. This has been something I've been wanting to do, is go through all my fixed blades and just kind of remind me of what sheets I need and stuff like that, and get them all put down into the bottom of that that little display case over there. So I got 61 that I shown up here today, and I got about, I forgot how many I said, 30. So about 92 fixed blades in here, and I have more that needs handles. I've got more up top. So I got about, maybe, I would guess 140 fixed blades total. So it ain't too bad. I thought it was going to be more than that, but it ain't. So, but I got several that I need to get handles done with, and I'm almost to the point where I can start outside. But now it's supposed to get cold next week, and I just ain't gonna be outside like when it's cold. As far as working on stuff, as far as handles, because as you know, when things get cold and hot, they shrink up, swell up, and I just ain't gonna do it. Plus, glue don't act right when it's cold. I just ain't gonna start on the handles just yet. So, but I did buy them pieces of equipment I want to use to start making handles. So again, it's going to be all outside, down near the cabin, so that dust won't be getting everywhere inside my shop. And I'm never going to be doing it in here. I'm just tired of that place right behind us getting filled with dust, and then you got that bone smell. Terrible, terrible. So, but we ain't quite right there yet as far as me beginning to work on the handles, but it's getting close. It's getting close. So, well, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I just want to say God bless y'all. Until we meet again, guys. Y'all be lucky good night. Stay sharp.
Rolling down the highway with my darling by my side. Got a rusty truck, but it's a sweet, easy ride. We're chasing down the past where the old finds new life. Living for the stories where the flea market type. I'm the knife doctor, she's my antique queen. We roam through dusty towns like outlaw dreams.